Jackson Butker ready to get this one started. And we are
Oh, but he was not all there now, bro. Oh,
a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Are you sure you want to let ET put up another 100 points on you? And then didn't you get what by sports too?
I want to know what?
Didn't you lose the worst too? The worst?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a
Nah, the game that I played versus fucking sports might have been the worst shit I ever seen in real life.
What happened? Yeah.
He was just coming in whooping y'all ass.
So many scratches.
Those are from my car keys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he be in here a lot.
Brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is that everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S23 with a Galaxy S23 any year, any condition.
The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get
Appreciate it.
a good job there on his opening drive of making
Go home, my
You go to
son.
bed by 11 though.
Yeah, make sure you still in the bed. No,
Bro,
President's
I
Day.
don't got school tomorrow. It's President's Day.
Day out of school. Well, you know, hey, look. Well, while we at work tomorrow, I need for you to clear the house. You know what I'm saying? Take out the trash. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Comp, you say that by everybody you have a close game with. That better get
What'd
to
you
you.
say? Hey man, I was about to break something while I was playing. I ain't gonna lie.
Switch up my plan. State Farm's here to help. What if I want to switch up my plan?
This is the game we play.
It's State Farm over there for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm there.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
You see the
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. Looking here for Smith downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now to go at the 13-yard line.
Hey bro, who's the Falcon? When did this dude get added? The Falcons.
And it was right on the money.
again.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor.
Is he even in the Discord?
They're going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the...
Well, I was in the Discord.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He better get one of them army of kids to work that motherfucker.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this throw will be intercepted. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area.
Yeah, he gonna have to send a scary Terry over here.
As a result, it's an easy interception.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season.
God damn, 34-60.
Saquon ain't work against me.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Saquon had 300 rushing yards on me.
He had 2 versus me.
This one is incomplete.
2 rushing yards.
Saquon was hurting me.
2 yards on me. Versus me.
Against him the rest of the game.
I want you to refute that statement.
That last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
I'm back in here, man. Little chat. I want to talk to you while I play.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Willis will look to throw on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Trips over him, and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
No score after one on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
The defense is ready for the back to week and even had a second play waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
In motion, the tight end. Third and goal, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Will Dissly, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 70-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they haven't been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said, no, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Willis. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Willis now off of play action. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Commanders are going to be looking at a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Now receiver in motion left. Willis looking to throw it. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Willis throwing the out route incomplete. That's Howard. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Willis on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. A turnover's obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. Champions have got the 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A 10th carry for Kamara. We'll get this up to about the 44. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Looking here for Smith downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Willis now off play action. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum?
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Kamara up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 38, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit.
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. 86 yards. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And that ball traveling 68 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On second and goal, Willis. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Third and goal, Willis. And he's going to go down again. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal, now brings up a decision on fourth down.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, to just score touchdowns on those drives. That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They find some open field here. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Now Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, right side, Thornton with it. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drop rate. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he is going to have a Saints first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Got his man, it's Thornton. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Kamara is in
Look at that bullshit. Look at that bullshit.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He's got a man complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And the final, and a big loss here as he's taken down. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throwing, Willis. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
2 o'clock. You want to put the fucking 2 clock on, nigga, if you don't wait on that one day.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 76 yards rushing now for Kamara. It's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
If she want to waste, so she want to just waste the time. Let's waste time again.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. Now leaving with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Jackson completes this one to Thornton. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2.
Why are we still talking about something that happened 3 days ago?
So for the Saints, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road.
What?
You can't ask for much more than that
I ain't never been in a rush protocol. Nigga, I was in another game. I just feel like hearing y'all niggas mouth and shit. Oh, come on, my guy.
Obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
You know what? I miss 2-9 too. I miss 2-9 too. I know the guys.
Pole. Everybody, yeah, you know, you a little girl. You got a pussy, man. You came 2 days later with a pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you went to every commissioner crying and shit. You went crying. Pole. See how you get loud? See how you get loud?
Trying to get
That's why you got smacked when I played you, nigga. That's why you got smacked. I don't care, nigga. But did you do it though? You hanging on the next nigga nuts, nigga. That's why I smacked you. Remember. But what I do to you? What I do to you, Daniel son? What I do to you though? What I do to you, hoe? 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 Huh? Nah, I ain't do shit to you.